Hi, my name is Mayur Sampath, and I'm founder of Indian Turtles Group. Just to give you a background, I'm a computer hardware engineer by profession, but in 2008, I had a fall in the bathroom, and then after that, I had to undergo 5 knee operation. So my business was out. Technically, I had to shut down my business because almost 2.5 years I was sitting at home with my knee operations. The pain, the physical pain was there. The pain of me not able to earn money was there. And after that, in 2011, I started to learn the stock market. And believe me, it was hard initially. Okay. It took me 6 months to understand what is bull and what is bear. 6 months. Why? Because I did not have that guts to ask, okay, what is bull and what is bear. And that increased my learning curve. One of the thing which I tell everyone, please ask questions if you don't understand. Because if you ask, you will receive. That is the most important thing, most important learning I have taken it forward. Okay, very important that you ask questions. If you don't understand anything, ask questions. Okay, so from 2011 onwards, when I started to learn technicals, okay, the initial journey was quite difficult. You know, I blowed my account twice, not once. Okay, making it zero, 50,000 rupees, which I had come up initially with my this thing, and I blowed up, made it zero. So I paid the price of learning. Okay, and from 2012 onwards, when I founded this Indian Turtle Group, okay, that is the time when I brought in few people who were in the stock market just to discuss, just to talk. Okay, and that is how slowly and steadily, okay, that discussion became workshops. Okay, and then it went to a boot camp, 2 day workshop, then 5 day workshop, now 7 day workshop. And slowly and steadily, I got the hang of the whole thing. Okay, and today I am a full-time trader. Okay, I don't take anybody else's account, I don't give tip, but I trade my own account. I teach stock technicals. Okay, I mentor traders who are doing or who are at a particular junction, and those who are stuck in between. So today I'm going to share with you why stock market as a second source of income. Okay, let me um, share the screen with you. Please feel free to ask questions. Okay, and it is important that when the market is at a different junction altogether, from the low of 7,500 odd to a high of 13,750. Okay, and it was a vertical
शेयर मार्केट होते हैं
it was a vertical up move. Okay, please go and even watch my 24th March 2020 ka video on why the market will turn. Okay, and a lot of other educational videos are also there on the YouTube channel Mayur Sampath. Okay, so as usual, disclaimer: futures, options, and stock trading is a highly risky activity. Any action you choose to take in the market is totally your own responsibility. Be liable for direct consequences or incidental damages or loss arising of the use of in this information. All name, products mentioned, trademark or registered trademark of the respective owners. Example used for the trading purpose only. Information is neither an offer to solicit or to buy any security mentioned here. So this is a standard disclaimer for any trader, trainer who we have to put in. But the important point over here is, while the market is going down, we are able to make money, and while the market is able to go up, we are able to make money, and that is most important thing. You need to differentiate yourself, whether you want to become an investor or you want to become a trader. Now people come over here for trading purpose and then they become an investor. Why? Because things go wrong, and then they will hold the stock for n number of days, n number of period, and then they will say stock market is not functioning. Okay, and the purpose for you to come in is to learn something. So please do ask questions if you think you can. Okay, there is money in the market, but if you think you can pick up the money from the market, you can, definitely you can. And that is what professional trading is all about. That is what the professional investment is all about. Okay, we are independent mind because we follow a certain set of rules, and that they are very, very easy to learn, easy to understand. Okay, and this is very, very important, that even when the market is going down, we are able to make money. Even while the market is going up, we are able to make money. Okay, and this is what normally happens. Okay, while the price was going down, and it went down like a rocket in the month of March. Okay, and there was a panic, sell, 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 sell. And because of the fear of not understanding the whole game, okay, people sold out, and there were someone who were buying up, right? So who are the people who are buying it? Right at the bottom. And this is where our mindset of fear and greed comes. Okay,
ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਘੰਟੇ ਤੱਕ
animals. These are the two animals.
ਉਹ ਵਿਕਾਸ ਭੂਸ਼ਣ ਸੌਫਟਵੇਅਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਵੈਸੇ ਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ
These are the two animals we need to tame. Okay, one is the bull and one is the bear. Okay, and we have a history of 100 years ka cycle, and this is very important for everyone to understand over here, because how come the fall which had come in, okay, and we are going through this coronavirus ka thing, because there has been a cycle 1320, 1420, 1520, 1620, wherein every year, okay, lakhs of people have died because of some or the other pandemic which keeps on coming every year. And even this year the coronavirus has been there. That means one thing is for sure, that the cycle is repeating again and again. Now if you have understood this, that the cycle keeps on repeating again and again, okay, then one more cycle was the 1929 ka cycle. It was that 90 years ka economical cycle wherein the Great Depression took place in US. Okay, and if you see the 90 years ka cycle, 1919 was the period, okay, when the fall which we were expecting, okay, since the last 2-3 years I was advocating that there is a fall which is coming in, and that fall can be really bad. Okay, and this is what was most important, that when the fall came in, this was the first time I became a investor. Okay, till that time I was only a trader. Okay, same thing happening, that the fall came in, the fall was really bad, and then the price market went up, and then it then turned into a bear market for almost 2 years and 2 months. Okay, not been able to recover, going from 360. Okay, this is Dow Jones, US market. Okay, going right down to 40, less than 50. So there was a strong up move, but when the drop restarted, then the drop was really bad. Okay, so this is the history. So why do you invest your money, your hard-earned money, in the stock market? Everybody wants to save their earning somewhere. They want to park, either they put it in FD. Okay, but if you put it in FD, what happens? The money which you get, okay, is less than what you are expecting at the end of the year, because the inflation eats away your return, and that is what creates a problem. That is why FD income is no. Why? Because the FD rates are also going down. Okay, from 12% to 8% to now, FD rates have gone to 5%. And on the top of that, okay, while the interest rate is going down, even the tax is being made on whatever is your interest component which is coming in. So this is what is a problem. So you need to invest your money wisely. Okay, so stock market, people come to stock market because the growth is there, the dividend is there. On the top of that, people get the bonuses of the stock also. So that is another way of making money. But you have the risk, the inherent risk of the stock market. So when you put in your money in the mutual fund, what happens? You have put it in one particular domain, one particular sector, and only that sector will not work. And you will say, oh my God, why it is not working? Why? Because you have not understood the game correctly. Okay, people who had put in their money in 2011-12 in pharma, when the pharma was at the top, okay, have not made money for the last 8 years. Okay, only now pharma is showing some sign of recovery. But please understand, the cycle keeps on repeating again and again. Okay, so which are the sectors you would love to go in as far as this market is concerned? So very important that you understand the cycles, and it is very important that the bank interest, whatever you are putting your money in, needs to be taken care of. Otherwise the inflation, the retirement fund keeps on going down and down and down, and that is where the second source of income comes into picture, wherein you can convert your laptop into an ATM machine. Yes, I'll repeat, you can convert your laptop to an ATM machine. But investing in the stock market has its own risk, because just this week itself, we saw the market going down, Nifty going down by almost 450 points. And then in the next 3 days, it has recovered also. So the ups and downs of the market will be there for sure. Okay, and that is where you need to learn this game correctly. Okay, and what and why the ups and downs of the market? Okay, what is affecting the stock market? The price rigging, the regulatory action, the RBI policy, the market sentiments, the company's announcement, global incidents. Okay, UK has a strain of virus. People say that because of that, the market gave a jerk and it went down strong. Fine. Natural disasters. Okay, political situation. When you have the election, the markets are really going up and down. Okay, and then you have this FIIs and DIs buying. So when to do and what to do, because so many factors are the ones which are affecting the markets. So you will say, do I need to learn everything, all what is there? Practically no. So how do you look at stock market? Is it gambling, or is it a game of snake and ladder? Today it is up, tomorrow it is down. How do you look at it? How many feel that this is gambling? How many of you feel that this is a game of snake and ladder? If you do it right, it is, you are going to go up, 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 up. But if you do something wrong, zoop, it comes down. Very important. So investing in the stock market, are you depending on newspaper to buy or sell stocks? How do you take a decision of buying and selling something? Okay, while the silver price went up strongly, were you at the right place at the right time? There is a video which has been uploaded while the silver price were there at around somewhere around 47,000. Okay, why the silver price will go up? We will check the chart also. I'll show you the chart also. Okay, and why we were expecting the silver to move up. Okay, there was a pattern which was a cup and handle pattern, and we were expecting the price to move up right up till at least 58, going up till 68, and that was the understanding. So are you at the right place at the right time? How do you make your investment decision? Is it gut feeling or emotional decision? Now, a simple example of a ITC. While the whole market is run up, ITC did not give a significant move. Okay, so what is giving you that understanding to buy something or to sell something? So is it because of fear and greed, or you are depending on the rumors which is available? Is this not a information overload? Data overload. Every day morning you have the news coming in, you have so much thing to do. Okay, and by the time this news comes to you, it turns from buy to sell or from sell to buy. Is it what is happening? Do you feel that pinch? Oh my God, जब भी मैं खरीदता हूं उसके बाद में ही प्राइस नीचे चले जाता है. Do you feel that pinch? And when you feel कि भाई जब भी मैं buy करता हूं उसके बाद में और नीचे चले जाता है. So this is what is it? Or is the advice correct coming to you? Whether you are buying or selling based on the herd's mentality. Because everybody is buying, I want to buy. So people bought Reliance right at the top. And now Reliance is not doing anything for the last 3 months and you are stuck. Oh my God, now what to do? While the other stocks are still moving. So this is what is happening in the market for you. While you feel that you are driving the market, it's the other way around. Okay, and while the drop comes in, you are at a wrong end of the market. Now, what will happen in 2021? Will the market first go to 15,000 or it is going to come down to 12,500? Anybody has a clue? Practically, no one can give you a clear answer. Okay, please understand this very clearly. Okay, market is a game of probability. Okay, and everybody uses the probability game. Okay, if it is right, because of the age, because we are seeing 1 + 1 + 1, that means this could happen. And when it happens, wow, everybody shouts at the top of the voice, देखा मैंने बोला था. But when they go wrong, they will not even tell you, boss, मैं गलत गया. Okay. And now we are going to understand how we can forecast as an individual. Okay, you have the news and everything, but the best way and the easiest way to learn about this is to understand the technicals. Okay, the technical analysis is a forecasting future price movement based on the past chart studies. Okay, and whatever you see, this red and green color candles, okay, I'll go and explain to you. These candles can give you lots and lots of information, whether you are in a buy, where to buy, how to buy. And this gives us a additional edge because we have learned this game correctly. And if you also learn this game correctly, you can also do what I can do this. Why I'm saying the game? Because it takes time to understand the game. But just think about it, that if you are driving a car, okay, the initial stage was a struggle stage. But now when you are driving the car, okay, your gear shift is automatic. So this is what is very, very important. Okay, so let me start with it. What are the different types of charts which we can look at and how they can help you to understand what it is doing. Now over here, what we can see is that the price are actually going down. Simple. So this is your place where it has done the top, but over here we can see that the price are going up. Now if you can identify this, only this, okay, will it not be so easy to buy something when it is available cheap and to sell when it is at the high? But can we do this? Is a question mark. Yes, we can do this, and for that we will understand how the charts, how the candlestick, how the line helps us to be in the trade or not to be in the trade. Okay, let me go forward. Okay, so you have seen the line chart, but it only indicates the ups and downs. Now over here you can see the bar chart. Now you can also see that the bar chart consists of two colors also, the red and the green color. Now think about it. Okay, which is the prominent color over here? Just to give you a clear idea, which is the prominent color over here? Is the red prominent? Is the red prominent over here? That means while the price is going down, the red color is definitely prominent. So when you see a red bar, that means the price is technically going down. When I go to the next slide, I'll be able to explain to you what this bar actually means. And when you can see the green bar, the price tends to go up. You can see the price tends to go up. The price tends to go up. Okay, the price tends to go up when you see more of the green bars. So at least that color thing is very clear. Green means up, red means down. Simple to understand. At least this particular part is clear. Okay, so now we know that the green color is upside, the red color is the downside. So this is one part of it. Okay, so let me take you to the main important next slide, which is the candlestick charts. Now we saw the line chart, we saw the bar chart, and now we are seeing the candlestick chart. Now what does this candlestick chart looks like? Is it not giving you more information than the first 2-3 charts? Is the red color not very prominent over here? Okay, so how do you understand what is what? So let me explain to you the four elements of the candles. Okay, the four elements of the candles is the any candle will have a high and the low. Okay, you have the high and the low. Okay, now the two important points over here is where it is opening and where it is closing is the most important thing, which decide whether this will become a green color candle or it will become a red color candle. Let me explain to you. See this? Now think about it. The red color was the price which was technically going down. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Now work this out. When you saw that the red color is the one where the price definitely goes down, that means the open of the candle is at the top and the close is at the bottom. Okay, the open is at the top and the close is at the bottom. So in this case also, if we can see the price, say the price was say 355, it opened and the price went down to 351. That means the price has gone down. That is what the representation of the red color candle. Simple as that. That means the price has gone down. That is the simple understanding of the candlestick charts. Are you able to understand this? Simple. Okay. Now looking at this, we have one more wherein you can see the green color candle. The price when it goes up, that means the price which started at 363, okay, it went high to say 372. That means the open was at the low and the high was 372. So this gives you understanding that the price has gone up. Okay, is this clear? Simple to understand, right? Two things we need to learn. That's it. Two things. Okay, so what we have understood in this particular thing is the red color is when the price is going down and the green color when the price is going up. But when it is a green color, let me show you this. When it is green color, okay, when it becomes a green color, that means what? That means what? That the price has opened down, the price has opened down and it has gone to the high. So in this case, the open is low and the close is high. So this is very, very important. So this is your open price and this is your close price. That means the price has actually gone up for that particular day. So a representation of the green color candle means the price has gone up. Now think about it in the reverse fashion. Okay, the high and low will still remain the same. Okay, now think in terms of a green color candle. Okay, now the green color is the upside movement. Now think in terms of red color. What happens? Okay, the red color, when you see a red color candle, what happens? In this case, we have understood that the price goes down. That means in this case, the open is on the top and the closing is at the bottom. So in this case, you see this is an open price and this is the close price. Have you got it? So this is what we actually need to understand. And these are the 4 elements which we learn. Okay, the open, high, low, close. Okay, and once you understand how to read this particular candle and little bit more deep into the reading of the whole chart itself, okay, the two reversal, the 3 reversal coming in, you will be able to understand what is going to happen next. Okay, I'll give you an example for this also. Okay, so going ahead, once you have understood the chart, okay, this is what it is. The open is low and the close is high when you have the green color, and when you have the red color, the open is on the top and the price is going down, so technically on the lower side. Simple to understand. That means green is up long and red is down short. Green is up long and red is down short. Now this is represented by the bull and the bear, which took me 6 months to understand, boss. Okay, so this slide is very, very important for me because it reminds me that you need to ask questions when you don't understand the whole thing. Okay, so when we have the second session, okay, we will have the second session in few minutes from now. Okay, in the chat box, you have the login credentials. Please take down the login credentials. In the chat box, it is there. Okay, and log in once we have that small break. Okay, chalo, let's move forward. Where do you buy and why? Anybody? Where you will buy and why you will buy? You can unmute and ask. You can answer. Where do you buy and why do you buy? The buying is done always, as far as the stock market is concerned, is at the wholesale rate, and you will sell at the retail rate. That is when you will be able to make money in the market. Now when you will see this particular picture, you will be able to understand why we keep on making the same mistake again and again, again and again, again and again. Now think about it. You want to buy an umbrella. Which is the best time to buy an umbrella? When nobody is using it. Right now, if you go and buy an umbrella, will it be costly or will it be cheap? Of course, nobody is going to buy umbrella in this season. Okay, everybody wants to buy woolen clothes because it is cold. Think about it. So you buy something when it is available cheap, not when it is available costly. And this is what is very, very important for stock market. And that is where the learning comes into picture of buying at the right time in the demand zone or buying zone and selling when it is costly. Okay, so buy when it is cheap and sell when it is costly. Now why sell right at the top? Because if you can see this, the price had actually gone down like a rocket. Okay, price had gone down like a rocket and it went down really strong and fast. So a lot of orders were pending over here, and that is very, very important. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, this is the credential for your login ID. This, for the second session, we will be starting soon. 75727731562, and the password for that is ZF2AFZ. Okay, please write down this or just send me a WhatsApp message and I will send you this. username and password. Okay, it's again on the Zoom. In next 5 minutes we will be starting, so you will understand what has to be learned. Okay, very important that you learn how we can go about this, and this is very important. Can you repeat? Yes, it is in front of you. I'll just copy this and push it across. Okay, 75727731562 and the password. Okay, you can just take a photograph of this, and you can join me once again, okay, for a wonderful learning session. Okay, it's very, very important that you learn it right of what to do. So we will go on the actual chart also for you to understand why people make the same mistake again and again, and why we are not able to actually do the right thing. Okay, so I will be again seeing you to explain to you where to buy, where to sell, okay, and few of the other things which helps us to understand how to read the chart. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. Okay, I will see you once again, and we will have a lot of question answer session also. We will dedicate 15 minutes for answering your question. Okay, in the next 5 minutes we will be restarting the session. Take a break. Book and pen, if you do not have, please bring it, so that you can write down, you can learn something. Okay, and this will help you to understand the game correctly. So we have lots to cover. Okay, and we will definitely learn more on how this is coming in. I'll see you in the next after a short break. Okay, bring a book and pen along. Okay, and let's have a wonderful learning session. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Mayur Sampath signing off. See you in the next class.